Super Saiyan Blue. Super Saiyan Blue, Sūpā Saiya-jin Burū, originally known as Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, Sūpā Saiya-jin Goddo Sūpā Saiya-jin, before Whis suggested its current designation, is a heightened transformation unique to the members of the Saiyan race and a natural, albeit hybridized, evolution of both Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan. Son Gokū describes it literally as the Super Saiyan form of Super Saiyan God. As the name suggests, it is a transformation that combines the Super Saiyan transformation and the mastery of God Ki used to become a Super Saiyan God. It is the ultimate transformation of the Saiyan race, though both Vegeta and Gokū were able to evolve and drastically improve it respectively. Gokū also later achieved a power, not related to the Saiyan transformations, beyond it. Like Super Saiyan, it is also able to be completed. It is also the counterpart of the Super Saiyan Rose transformation. Whereas Blue is the form adopted by a mortal Saiyan who obtains God Ki, Rose is the form taken by a Saiyan who is purely divine. Appearance. As with the Super Saiyan God that preceded it, the Super Saiyan Blue transformation does not pose a stark change from the Super Saiyan transformation a typical Saiyan uses. While physically, it is nearly identical to the original Super Saiyan transformation, there is a notable difference that sets it apart, as opposed to the golden coloration of the traditional form. Super Saiyan Blue grants the Saiyan blue hair and blue eyes. In the anime, instead of the gentle, red-orange aura the first God form had, Super Saiyan Blue boasts a vibrant blue, flame-like aura. This trait is further emphasized during the battle with Broly, the aura possessing a deeper blue and richer texture, with hints of purple on the edge along with red bolts outside aura, possibly as a reference to Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Gogeta's aura has more definition and intensity with an extra, nearly white inner layer. Plasma also discharges around the Saiyan, just like Super Saiyan 2. In terms of musculature, the form seems to enlarge the Saiyan's muscles to their normal level instead of Super Saiyan God's more lean physicality. In the manga, the aura of a Super Saiyan Blue is mostly the same, albeit more frequently depicted with the floating bits of aura that break off the Saiyan's bodies when first entering the state. It's assumed to be colored blue as the hair is also blue in the few colored manga/illustrated materials depicting the form. Attributes. Super Saiyan Blue is a transformation that is achieved when a Saiyan who can use the power of a god transforms into a Super Saiyan. It is the successor of both Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan, and is a hybrid of the two transformations, with tremendously more power than either. It also comes with an equally gargantuan increase in speed, which allowed Son Goku to shatter through Hit's full-strength time leap. This transformation burns through a tremendous amount of energy, making it difficult to maintain for long periods of time in the manga. However, in the anime, Gokū describes it as being the combination of strength with a calm mind and proper ki control. Durability is substantially increased as well, with Son Goku capable of being immersed in magma, a substance that typically ranges between 700 degrees Celsius to 1300 degrees Celsius, or 1300 degrees Fahrenheit to 2400 degrees Fahrenheit. As the ultimate form of the Saiyan race, Super Saiyan Blue is an entirely different world of strength, permitting both Son Goku and Vegeta to fight on par with god-level opponents. The transformation still possesses far less power than the Heightened Beerus, and, in the anime, is described as being equal to Golden Frieza in strength. However, it is worlds above the standard Super Saiyan form, as Vegeta in Blue was able to trounce both Cabba and Goku Black as Super Saiyans. It also put Goku in a realm of power above Hit, who was himself the 6th universe's strongest fighter. In the anime, while the ki in Super Saiyan Blue is described as perfectly controlled, this form, much like in other Saiyan transformation, is able to respond effectively to fury, and can become vastly more powerful as a result of the Saiyan using the form dipping into complete and utter rage. Goku, while infuriated at the death of his wife and youngest son, boiled over into rage and completely dominated Goku Black and Zamasu for a short period of time. Super Saiyan Blue, while being in a similar class to Super Saiyan God, is notably different in its fighting style. The key points to the Super Saiyan Blue fighting style places a heavy emphasis on overpowering their target through nothing more than brute force, lacking the finesse of the Super Saiyan God transformation. Super Saiyan Blue evolved. In the anime only, driven by his strong desire to keep his promise to Cabba, Vegeta unlocked a new form of Super Saiyan Blue which greatly increased his power. His limits were shattered, and much like Goku's Ultra Instinct form, the shell that had been containing the hidden power that Vegeta possessed was broken. With this form, he's able to get the better of Jiren a few times while fighting alongside Goku. Drawbacks. Super Saiyan Blue is a transformation that comes with significant drawbacks. It requires a tremendous amount of energy to access, making it, according to Whis, a form that can only be used effectively a few times a day. It was this drawback that cost Vegeta his match against Hit, as his repeated use of Blue during the Heihachian Selection martial arts competition left him with only a tenth of its full power. While this weakness was less dramatic in the anime, as both Goku and Vegeta were seemingly able to use blue with little strain, both Whis and Gokū hinted at the stamina drain transforming into blue imposed on the Saiyan. Like its divine counterpart, Super Saiyan Rose, blue has the potential to do serious damage to a Saiyan's body if its power rises too quickly in a reckless fashion. During his battle against Jiren during the Tournament of Power, Gokū sought to increase his power in a similar manner to the Kaioken in order to stand a chance against the Pride Trooper and noted that increasing his power in such a way risked tearing his body apart. Furthermore, overloading the body with power in such a manner can make one slow and clumsy. Using blue after preforming a draining technique, like the Mafuba, also poses serious risk to the Saiyan's body. In the anime, this weakness is not present, as Gokū is both able to dramatically increase Blue's power output by succumbing to rage, as well as combine its power with Kaioken to create the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken technique, which he can increase to a 20-fold multiplier with apparent ease. In addition to the initial drain of transforming, Super Saiyan Blue also has another glaring weakness. The transformation's full potential can only be used in the moments just after transforming. The longer a Saiyan remains transformed, the more their power is drained and the weaker Blue becomes. Ironically, the full potential power of blue can be a weakness in and of itself in certain circumstances. For instance, the Pod Era fusion Vegeta was made unstable by the immense power of blue, causing it to split apart far earlier than it should have. Although, notably, this did not appear to affect the Metamoran fusion, Gogeta. Super Saiyan Blue has a final weakness that is unique to the anime. Like the original Super Saiyan transformation, a Saiyan in blue has an impure and malicious heart. As a result, Gokū was unable to create a Genki Dama without reverting to his normal form, though he transformed into blue after launching it to increase its power. This also made him susceptible to being damaged when his own Genki Dama was sent back at him by Jiren. Improvement. As with the original Super Saiyan transformation, and despite the vast number of weaknesses, there are ways in which the Super Saiyan Blue transformation can be improved, circumventing its drawbacks to allow for the ease of use in battle. One of these ways is to utilize Super Saiyan Blue in bursts, regulating and saving its power to avoid the drastic stamina draining effects. Son Goku first demonstrated this ability during his battle against Hit. He began in Super Saiyan God, which gave him the heightened power of a god form without the stamina drain, and only activated Super Saiyan Blue once he was ready to end the match with his final attack. Later, Vegeta utilized this technique to great effect against Goku Black, transforming into a Super Saiyan God, and only utilizing the blue form at the exact moment of attacking. In doing so, this conserves the energy that Super Saiyan Blue normally drains, transforming only at the right moment to utilize Blue's power to its fullest explosive potential. This ability was only briefly used in the anime, during the Tournament of Power, by Goku during his brief battle against Dispo. The second method is to complete Super Saiyan Blue. This method was similar to the Super Saiyan 4th grade and creates a far more stable Super Saiyan Blue form. It is done by sealing the overflowing power of Super Saiyan Blue into the Saiyan's body, enabling them to use the form's full power in battle for far longer. In the anime only, Super Saiyan Blue can also be combined with the power of the Kaioken due to the higher quality of ki control, combined with a calm mind, required to maintain the form. The result is a state that dramatically increases a Saiyan's speed and strength, to the point of completely overwhelming Hit, who was the strongest warrior in the 6th universe. Even Beerus, who had originally defeated a Super Saiyan God Gokū, and who was still considered stronger than Super Saiyan Blue Gokū, showed fear and surprise when Gokū mentioned saving this combination for him.
If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later, bye bye.